guys, Jessica with Southern Sparrow, and I want to talk to you about something that I do that helps me to challenge myself during the year as I'm playing on the National Mahjong League card. I like to mark my hands as I Maj them for the first time. So I'm not marking them every time I Maj, but the first time for each hand, I will put a little Sharpie dot or a little pen dot just right next to the hand so that I know that I have Majed that hand. Let me tell you why I really like this. This is like the 5th year I've been doing this. So my sweet little neighbor taught me how to do it, and she's been playing forever, and she marks hers and told me to mark mine, and I just think it is so helpful because it helps you to really see where you kind of get stuck. Like, we often will find like, oh, I'm happiest in a single section, or oh, I always gravitate towards this type of hand. And I think as you're getting better at Mahjong, it's really nice to push yourself to try something out of your comfort zone and try a hand that you've never tried before. A lot of times if I'm between two hands and I have the same number of tiles towards either one, I'll try to choose the hand that I've not Majed yet. So my goal each year on the National Mahjong League card is to Maj every single line on the card at least one time. So usually towards the end of the year, as we're getting close to the countdown for getting that new card in April, I'll find, oh man, and it's always the same section for me, and you'll probably find this on yours too. For me, it's the 3-6-9 section. I really struggle there. I don't know why. My brain does not work for those tile combinations. I really struggle with those hands. So I will always find towards the end of the year that I have very few marks in that section. So I try to push myself to get those last few hands done. And sometimes you'll find that towards the end of the year, as you're trying to finish out that card, you'll be pushing yourself with maybe only 3 tiles towards a hand to try to get it to Maj. And you'll find that if you're really, really serious about locking in on a hand from the get-go, all of a sudden, even with fewer tiles towards that hand, you're able to get that Mahjong because you're committed from the first second that you start the game. So that is just a little strategy tip to push yourselves outside of your comfort zone in Mahjong as you're starting to get better. This is not necessarily a technique for brand new players who are just joining the game, but if you've been playing for a little while, maybe you've been playing for 3 months or 6 months or so, or I really like to start this every April, so if you feel like, oh man, too much of the year has gone by and I don't want to do it on my 2025 card, here's something to earmark for yourself for next year. It really does help to push you out of your comfort zone and into something that you maybe wouldn't have tried otherwise. Happy Mahjong, y'all.